Okay. Hi, Ashley. How are you
Hi,
today?
I'm good. How are
Welcome
you?
back. How was your summer?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
What? Anything interesting happened in the summer?
No.
No, just hanging out with the family.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just like any other time, do you remember the rules of our confidentiality rules, Ryan?
Yeah, I think you said if I told you that if I had plans to hurt myself or other
Right.
people, you would have to tell.
Right. So basically, this is a one-on-one session and it is confidential. But if at any case you do express anything that may is to cause harm for
Mm-hmm.
yourself or somebody else is causing harm to you, or you're thinking about causing harm to somebody else, I am mandated to report that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's update on how your freshman year went. I know I remember we talked about your freshman transition. Last time we met, it was actually before your your first semester, and we went through our the individualized grade plan or the to graduation plan. So what was one highlight as a freshman?
I made new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think worked in that?
I was more outgoing and I joined a couple of study groups
Oh,
and
really?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so you enjoy study groups? What subjects were you doing study groups
Um,
for?
it was for math and history.
Okay, nice. And you felt like that helped a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was one low light last year for
Um,
you?
I didn't keep A's and B's like I wanted to.
What do you mean? What happened?
I ended the year with a
Like
couple of
a couple of
C's.
C's?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What do you think happened? Like what
I don't know. Just probably stuff.
stuff? Like you weren't doing the same things that you were doing the first semester?
Kind of.
You have something that you need to tell me or that you want to tell me?
I mean, I guess.
Because I did see the slip from your first semester. You had all A's and B's, and out of nowhere, your second semester, you had all C's, and you had the same classes. So
You saw my grades?
yeah, I see all the grades.
Oh.
Yep.
Um.
So what
Well,
happened?
near the end of the first semester, on one of our last games, because I made the cheerleading team, we had an away game and we kind of had a party in one of the
Kind of
rooms.
important.
Yeah, kind of had a party. Well, we had a party in one of the rooms, and I was one of the few that got caught. So
Oh, really?
at the end of the season, I got kicked off.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And how was that? Like
I was mad.
you were mad?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that? So you got kicked off. What did the cheer coach say?
She was just like, we knew the rules. We weren't supposed to be in each other's rooms past a certain time.
Right.
And she explained to us before we left that, like, if we broke any of the rules while away, it would be grounds to get kicked off. So,
Well, do you feel like you being kicked off was just or fair?
yes and no.
How so?
Yeah, because I broke the rules, I get it. But no, because other people were in there, they just were able to get out there
Right.
before I could.
Right. Right. And so did you really enjoy being on a cheer team and
Yeah,
stuff?
I loved it.
What'd you enjoy about it?
Meeting other people, meeting juniors and seniors and stuff.
Right. So what are some of your feelings like now that you're kicked off the team? Like what are you feeling now? Do you feel like you're let the team down or
Yeah, I feel like I let the team down. I'm just sad, and when I see them getting ready for games, I get jealous.
you get jealous?
Still kind of angry.
And so how do you think that has affected you in the classroom since?
I've been kind of thinking about cheer instead of focusing in like class, and I guess that's how my grades slipped. Cause yeah,
Do you feel like you lost some motivation?
yeah, because when you're on cheer, like you have to maintain certain grades,
Right. Great point.
or you get kicked off, and it's like now I don't really have anything to like maintain my grades for, really.
Right. So, did your family know you were on the cheer team? I'm pretty sure because
Yeah.
the fees are expensive.
Yeah, everyone knew.
So did they know like what happened? Did they know that you got kicked off?
Yeah, coach called my mom that night.
Oh,
She
wow.
wasn't happy. And then my mom told my sister and she wasn't happy. And then like my cousins found out. So yeah, everyone found out like real quick.
So how did they take it?
They were disappointed in me.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I feel bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So were there any changes like in terms of your interactions with I see that you know you have an importance of having friends. Like, did it change? You said it changed the interactions with your friends at all, or
A little. Like the friends I made on cheer, I was so angry, so I kind of stopped talking to them. Even though they wanted to still be my friend, I just stopped talking to them recently.
Mhm. And so, do you feel like that's simply because of cheer, or is it's like something else, or do you feel like those friendships you can eventually make amends with, or something?
I mean, yeah and no, because I'm gonna still be jealous that they get to cheer and I don't get to cheer.
Okay. And so let me gauge where you're at right now. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank how either sad or angry you are?
Sad. About a 7 or 8.
Right. And that's perfectly normal. Like, it's perfectly normal to have those type of emotions when something like that. And pretty sure you probably have been bottling it up. You haven't really been expressing. You haven't been coming around to talk about it. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Just anytime you need to talk, like counseling department is here for you. And so let me gauge another thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you feel your motivation is at? Just self motivation or school motivation?
A 3.
A 3. That's okay too. That's okay too. And I think the best thing for you is to acknowledge where you're at. Making sure that your levels are you're understanding where your levels are. Do you think that is correct, or do you agree?
Yeah.
How so?
Because like I know I'm angry. I know I'm sad, and I kind of know how sad or angry I am. So that's why I kind of stopped talking to like my old friends, because I know that I'm still sad and angry.
Well, so starting out your sophomore year, you're at a 3 motivation, let's say. How can we get that to a 5?
I gotta find something else to focus on.
And do you think that, cheerleading is over with? You think like you can't even like talk to the coach or somebody? Or...
I mean, maybe during tryouts for next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When will those trials be? Is that what we have that at Tech?
I think in about 2 weeks.
It's in about 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we need to do in order to make sure we have a clear understanding with coach before then?
I gotta talk to her, I guess.
You guess?
Well, yeah, I know.
Can you be more specific?
I need to talk to her and like explain what happened, and I guess apologize and like let her know that I know I was wrong and promise her I won't do it again.
Right. Because have you talked to her since the incident? Since you got the thought? No, huh? Yeah. So maybe go ahead and talk to her. It doesn't hurt to try. And I'm sure if you come, well, I can't make any promises, but as long as you come correct with it and you're sincere about, and if this is something you really want to do, then you have to fight for it. Okay. So now that you're in this situation, what do you feel you can change positively about this outcome? Like, what can you do? I know that you're not really motivated to do so right now, but if you had the ultimate motivation right now, what can you do positively to change this outcome?
Change the outcome.
So change the outcomes of 1, your grades, 2, your social life, and 3, your extracurricular life, which is the trick.
Own up to my mistakes. And, yeah.
What's that one for?
For extracurricular and social. Like, own up to, I know I was wrong. I shouldn't be mad at, like, my friends. They were trying to be my friends.
Okay.
So, if I own up to it, then it might get better.
So what does that look like? I'm not catching what that looks like.
Like, probably trying to talk to my friends who are still trying to be my friends, and I kind of cut them off. Okay. Like, actually talking to them and, like, telling them why I feel the way I feel. And hopefully they understand, and maybe they will still want to be my friend. And,
correct me if I'm wrong, did you say any hurtful things to those friends?
No, I just kind of, like, ignored them.
Okay.
I've just been ghosted out.
Yeah. And do you see, how do I say this? How do you think that made them feel?
They probably felt like I was mad at them, or like I was only their friend because we were on the same cheer team together.
And do you think that those type of feelings may still be lingering or anything?
Maybe, because I haven't talked to them since, so right. Probably.
So I would just say, like, when you're going into those conversations, know that they might still hold that that hurt. Mm-hmm. They might be hurt because they really probably just want to be your friend as well. Yeah. But yeah. So in terms of your grades, how can we get back to that A and B? What were you doing that first semester that you stopped doing that second semester?
I was going to study groups a lot and, like, focusing on doing homework and stuff. Like, I was making sure I was getting everything done.
And so have you identified the potential study groups for this upcoming semester?
No, not yet, because we got new classes. So.
Okay. And are you okay with the classes that you have for this semester?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
Okay. So you have a couple honors classes because you did test well.
Yeah.
So got you in a couple honors classes. So you feel like you can handle that?
If I stay focused, then yeah.
So how can I help you to stay focused? What are some things I can do?
Maybe if you can, like, give me a list of other clubs I can maybe join to where if cheerleading doesn't work out, I can still have something to, like, motivate me to still do well. Okay. Because I need, like, an external motivating factor.
Okay. And so, what didn't happen the second semester that did happen this first semester? So, like, differences and stuff.
I wasn't focused second semester because I was still angry. First semester, I was focused. I was happy because I was on cheer. I was making friends. I was getting good grades. And then when I got kicked off, I got, like, embarrassed, and I just didn't even want to be in class because everyone knew.
So with that, you didn't think to seek out help or anything?
I was too embarrassed.
Too embarrassed? Okay. Well, this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, yeah. Some things that we didn't meet at all. That you didn't meet a counselor at all for the second semester. That's very key, and I think if we want to implement some type of plan for the next session or something like that, I think that we should have a certain number of sessions, if that's something that you would like to agree to or not. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, what are 3 things, just to start out, and this is probably, I can be your accountability partner, okay? With this. So we're going to look at 3 things that you would need your teachers to fulfill in order for you to succeed. So think about that for a second, okay?
Okay.
All right. So now that you had a minute to think about, some of the 3 keys that your teachers need, that you need your teachers to fulfill in order to succeed, what are they? So I'll go ahead and write them down.
actually give out study guides for all the tests, and then because last year like they only gave out study guides like very sporadically, like maybe once every other test or every third test, and when they did study guides, it was really helpful,
Right.
Because it gave us an idea of what to really focus on.
Okay.
So, and then actually go over the homework and not just take it up, because sometimes I have questions about the homework.
Okay.
And I feel like the teachers, they don't go over it. They just want you to do it, and then like we never talk about it.
Really?
Yeah, and then so it's kind of like we're doing homework for no reason.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I remember when I was in high school, my math teacher, when I used to be bad at math, and so once, like I got with a teacher who we did our homework, but that morning after that, we brought in our homework. It was partial credit. But then we also all had to go up to the board and answer each question one by one. And then that way we get the full credit.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're doing that now. Things change and stuff, but that's something that maybe you can even, bring up to the teachers or something like that.
Okay.
So what's the
third one? At the beginning of the semesters, the teachers were always available during the lunch hours, and then like when the semester like got into it, like half of them they would not be available, and it's like it's like that's the only time that a lot of us actually have time to like go and talk to them.
Right.
So they just at least, if not every day, at least like twice a week or 3 days a week.
So more availability. Them going over the homeworks and then study guides.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are 3 things that we're gonna have to meet with your teachers and stuff, so that way we can get a resolution. So the next thing I want you to think about for now, you are the 3 keys that you need to do or can do to ensure your success.
Probably participate more in class, like raise my hand when I have a question.
Okay.
And actually trying to like follow the lesson and not zone out.
All right.
And then turning in my stuff on time, like my assignments on time.
Are you having trouble turning in homework in time and stuff?
Yeah, I did at the end of the semester because I was preoccupied, like being mad and sad.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't turning in anything.
Do you feel like you have a good space at home to do homework and stuff, and have some time at home and stuff?
Sometimes. Yeah.
So is that something that you can also add? Making sure that you get that time, if that's possible, in your house or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can do that.
So what does that look like?
Instead of sitting in front of the TV to do my homework, actually sit down at like the dining room table.
Okay.
And like not being on my phone, actually like focus on my homework. Maybe set a timer or something.
Oh, okay. So for how many minutes or hours do you think that?
Probably like maybe 1 or 2 hours, depending on how much homework.
Okay. Well, that's a good plan. Is there another thing that you think that you need to do?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good plan. We have this written out. And then I would say let's meet within a month.
Okay.
If not a month, and then we can see where we go. But if you do need any help prior, please definitely let me know how your meeting with your cheer coach goes. And if you have any other questions and stuff, please let me know. If you have trouble with your classes, feel free to stop by. Be like, hey, Mr. Z, need some help.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Thank you for coming in again.
Okay.